A special K-pop dance contest was held in Korea last month. Choreographer influencers from around the world visited Korea for this event, which was broadcast live and recorded more than 10 million cumulative views in the blink of an eye. Just how big was this event and how much attention has it received? For today's Hallyu People segment, we invite a participant who mesmerized the audience with some dazzling moves at the event herself. It's Fuji Kashimada, and welcome to our program.
Welcome, Fuji.
Hello. Hi.
So please introduce yourself to the Culture Wave viewers.
Hi, everyone. I'm Fuji. I am from New York, and I am 24 years old, and I do K-pop dance covers.
So let's talk about this recent big event that was held in Korea, this K-pop dance contest. I heard it was a massive event with popular influencers from around the world like yourself, Fuji. So yeah, tell us more about the event.
So the event was called the Global Dance Challenge in Hanam, and it was to promote the city of Hanam, and we visited a lot of places in Hanam, and at the very end, we had a really big competition with all the dance influencers, and it was very amazing. The city was very beautiful, and I got to meet a lot of talented dancers.
So roughly how many people took part in this contest?
About 20 influencers were a part of it.
I see. And just quickly for our viewers who might not be familiar with Hanam, that's a city in Gyeonggi-do province,
Right.
and it sounds a little similar to Hannam in Seoul,
Right.
which is a district.
Yes, but it's not.
Yes, and Hanam is also these days very popular for people to travel as well.
Yes, it's a beautiful city, and it's only expanding, and it's becoming one of the most sought-after cities to actually live in as well. So yes.
Yeah, and now let's talk more about your own performance at this contest. So what did you dance there? And yeah, give us the details.
So I danced to Go Big or Go Home by ENHYPEN, and I chose this song because I love dancing to songs that are very fun and like powerful and like full of energy. And on stage, I wanted the audience to feel like my energy and like my excitement. And I hope the audience felt that regardless if they were watching it in person or online.
Well, that's very good. I'm sure they did, and I'm sure you practiced extremely hard for this event, as you know, most of these events take a lot of time and practice just so you can get them down, get all the moves down. How was the level of competition in your opinion, especially having, you know, your tough rivals and being among some of the mega influencers? Can you tell us about that process?
All the dancers were really talented. Actually, I've known a lot of these, my competitors, through online for a very long time, but we've never been able to meet because, you know, we're in different countries. But through this competition, I was able to finally meet them, and it was really, really fun, really exciting. And everyone is just really talented. And not only were they just like talented dancers, but they were really nice and humble people as well.
It looks like that you kind of have an online community then. You know all the other famous, popular K-pop dancers through social media, that is.
Yeah. It seems that way. And though we talked a little bit before the show, you do have a Japanese background, or your name is in Japanese, but you were born in New York. That was right, was it?
Yes, that is correct.
So I'm sort of curious, like J-pop was also a very large thing back in the day as well. But what drew you to K-pop dance exactly? What was that excited you about K-pop?
So what got me into K-pop was actually BTS. Back in 2017, I believe, through their song DNA, my friend kind of showed me it. And at first, I was just mesmerized by their like visuals, their like catchy songs, and I was just so captivated. But as I learned more about them, I really appreciated their artistry and their messages behind the song. And then I like dived more in depth to like other groups, and that got me into K-pop.
So is it BTS for you now or ENHYPEN?
BTS. Yes.
Always ARMY. Before you discovered, this is related to my next question, but I just want to ask you a little question as well. Before you discovered K-pop, what kind of, were you already into choreography and already into dancing, and what kind of dancing were you into?
Actually, I was not into dancing. Yeah, so
okay.
BTS really got me into dancing. Before that, I actually played soccer, so it was like a whole
Okay.
like 180 different.
That's really interesting.
That is interesting.
So what do you think, in your opinion, differentiates, let's say, K-pop choreography from, let's say, other countries like in New York as well? Obviously, New York has a very big dance scene. Also, maybe what you've experienced in Japan as well.
I think what differentiates K-pop dancing is their level of synchronization, I think. Every time I've watched their like dance practices, like I'm really impressed with how synchronized they are, and the moves are very like precise and sharp, I would say.
I sometimes see choreographers how they just watch a music video just once and then they copy the whole the whole dance. Is that the reality? I mean, how do you copy these dances, or in particular K-pop dances? How does it all work?
So I usually like mirror the dance and kind of copy as if the video I'm watching is my own mirror. And I think in the beginning it did take a really long time to learn like one dance, but as I've done more of it, it's become easier and faster.
So how long did it take at the beginning, and now what was the shortest amount of time when you copied one of those dances?
In the beginning, I would say it took like days until like I became somewhat familiar with the dance. And then right now, if it's like a short like chorus part, like maybe like 15 seconds, I would be able to do it in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
If it's like a easier choreography.
Amazing. So do you actually feel the Korean wave, how much it has been growing in the US recently?
Yes.
How do you feel it around you? Are there any examples that you can think of?
I would say when I first got into K-pop back in 2017, there were a lot of like Korean cultures like spread out throughout like the city. Like I would say like restaurants and stuff like that. But I think now with all like the rise in K-pop and like K-dramas and movies and stuff, there has been a growth in like the amount of restaurants I would see, or like even like promotions all around the city. I would see more of it now.
And Fuji, you are currently still in Seoul, although the event took place a little while ago. So you're probably staying for a longer period of time just for the experience. So tell us what you are up to here in Korea.
I want to take a lot of dance classes here and also eat a lot of Korean food.
What was the best Korean food that you had while you were here?
I think Korean barbecue, samgyeopsal.
Samgyeopsal, one of my favorites.
It's quite interesting. I think we said before the show, this is your first time to Korea, so it's, though you've been interested in K culture since 2017, I mean, this must be a very special moment for you to be almost, 8 years now that you've studied and practiced choreography in K-pop, but this is your very first time. Did it meet your expectations coming to Korea?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
100%,
I'm glad. Whew, glad. If you said no, I don't know what I would have said. But I want to ask you another question as well, which is, what does it mean to you to have participated in a contest such as this Global Dance Challenge in Hanam, right? And do you have any plans for maybe the next try when we have other events happening that are similar to this one?
I think this competition was a very important part in my dance career. It was my first time traveling to another country for dancing, and especially because Korean culture has been a big part of my life ever since I got into K-pop. It was a really surreal moment to be able to come here to Korea for dancing, and in the future I would definitely want to come back and explore more of Korea, and also like explore more of my dancing here in Korea.
I can kind of definitely tell that you're into Korean culture, not only through K-pop and K-dance. I don't know if that's correct, but I think your makeup that you currently have on, it also seems very K-beauty-like. Is that true?
Yes, I think I did like a mixture of like K-beauty and also like maybe from Japan, J-beauty a little bit.
I see. Wonderful. Now, finally, what are your plans when you return back home? And also, what are your future goals when it comes to dancing and K-pop dance?
I do want to start teaching dancing, and also I want to spread Korean culture more back in New York.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you very much, Fuji, for joining us on the show today and sharing your story. And we look forward to all of your activities. I will continue to follow your social media videos that you post. They are great, by the way. And thank you again. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Walter, as always. We'll see you back here very soon.
I'll see you very soon.